My editing time on this video is basically zero. There's no timeline to scrub, nothing like that. I put off making YouTube videos for quite a while because I didn't want to learn another software. But with the way things are today, you can actually make videos and edit them pretty much effortlessly. So a lot of people will go out and buy some third party editing software or even an AI version of it. But you can actually set this up in an afternoon, and once you get it set up, it's free, uses free tools, and it makes your life a lot easier so you can focus on just creating the content and the message and not worry about the video aspect of it. So what does this actually do? So the way it's set up is, I use Claude and Remotion Studio, and then a few other tools like Whisper and for the transcripts. And basically, you can use Claude to figure out your rough script and all that. But once you get your video recorded, it's as easy as running a skill. So for myself, what's built out is the first thing that happens is the video gets put into a Remotion Studio project, and then the audio gets normalized for YouTube. And then during that audio normalization, a transcript kicks off using Whisper, and that runs in the background. And then if there's any clips, they're stitched together, and a Remotion Studio window will open up where you can scrub through it and see what things look like most other software, but it's a lot more basic. It doesn't have a lot of crazy complex buttons. Let's just say that. So then the video gets lightly stitched together, and then when the transcript comes back, then the AI goes through, and it figures out exactly where the sections are where maybe I want to add in some text, and it'll actually I have a skill set up and a certain pattern for the text, and it'll drop the text right, right in the video, like right as the words land. And that's pretty much it. At that point, you're kind of just reviewing it, making sure everything looks good. You can cut it just by saying cut this frame. Like, even if you don't want to, you know, um, like use the tool to say start at this frame and cut to this frame. And one of the nice things about it too is some of these infographics that popped up during this video. You can actually create those ahead of time, and you don't even have to really figure out how to cut them into it. They'll just kind of get placed where the natural flow kind of happens from your script. So this this makes it super easy. There's not really an excuse to not be on YouTube. And so this is really more of just showing you of what it can do. I'm going to go into more detail in some future videos of how I actually set up the skills. And most of this can be set up in an afternoon using free tools and your Claude subscription. So yeah, I guess if this is something that you're interested in, um, drop a comment below, and then maybe comment like what's stopping you, or what's the part that you hate about editing the most. Or some people really get into editing, and they want to have lots of different cuts and B-roll and all that, and that's perfectly fine too. But for people who just want to get out content and get their thoughts out there, there's a much easier way to do it. So yeah, the video that you're watching now, it was all edited with the AI and Remotion Studio, but there's still a human stumbling away behind the scenes. Make sure to like and subscribe if you want to check out the next part 2.